How's it going, guys? It has been a very long time. I haven't talked to you guys in many months. And I want to give you guys an update on what's going on with me, with the business and all that. And if you guys saw the title, this isn't clickbait. Pelayotech is done. It's out of business. It is shut down. And we are doing something different now. Basically, guys, if you guys haven't seen the picture right here or this piece of clothing hung up right now, 4 pictures. I am pivoting to clothing, hats, shoes, ties, blazers, jackets, active wear, and I am starting from scratch. And let me explain why. First of all, I heavily relied on one main source from where I get all my stuff, electronics, and that's how I was able to get thousands upon thousands of electronics, and it was honestly great. It was badass, and that's why I did a ton of electronics, because they were readily available to me for a great price and thousands of them. And basically that stopped. Don't ever rely on one person, but I did. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I always knew at some point something was gonna happen. Something always happens. And basically, the last couple months I have been buying piece by piece at the flea markets and still getting a good amount of stuff, still getting really good stuff. But I can't move at the pace I like to go. I like doing 80 a day. I like doing 100 a day, and there's absolutely no way without where I used to get my stuff from now. So basically, long story short, I saw when I'm at the flea market, I just see so much clothes everywhere. No matter where I go, at the thrift stores I go to, it's full of clothes, no electronics, hardly any electronics. I'll get like 3 electronics. There's thousands of pieces of clothing right there. And I was hesitant to switch over, but I wasn't able to do it how I used to anymore. So I am pivoting, and I am starting basically a whole new business. It's a whole new thing for me. I started off with clothing many years ago on eBay, but I just knew the standard Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, Puma. That's all I really knew, and that's all I really know now. But I am learning a lot. I started about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, really starting to buy a lot more clothing. I am going to up it up and start doing like 80 a day. I've been hitting the streets pretty much every day and buying as much as I can from anyone. If you have 10 pieces of clothing, I'll get it. If you have 5 pieces of clothing, I'll get it. Or if some people have a lot that I buy from now, and it is nothing crazy, no crazy clothing. I'm not getting vintage stuff. I want to get vintage stuff, but I haven't came across it. I just started, but I am learning a lot. I am searching up every brand. I'm starting from scratch, but with that being said, yeah, I am shutting down Pelayotech. Now my eBay store is going to be called Active Apparel Zone. I have a new logo. We're starting from scratch. Obviously, my feedback, it's the same eBay store I had for Pelayotech. My feedback is absolutely shot because of electronics. Because, we were moving so fast. We weren't testing everything how it should have been, and the customer service did lack. But with the clothing, obviously, it's a lot different. Any clothing store you see on eBay usually has like a 98, 99, 100% feedback, because it either fits or it doesn't. I have like a ruler to measure everything out. We have a notepad for description, so we can do it in bulk and do it right. And we could have done that with electronics too, but just like if something doesn't work, it doesn't work, and then people get mad, So my feedback was actually absolutely shot. It was terrible, but it's okay. Like, I was still getting sales. Like, that's what's crazy to me, that it matters, but it doesn't too much, But obviously, I don't want to make people mad or not have happy customers, But I think I could definitely have a lot of happy customers switching off and doing this now. And I think it's going to be a lot less returns, less headache, and I'll be able to scale to whatever you want, really. Like, there's people with 100,000 pieces of clothing listed on there, and I don't know exactly where I want to go, but I would love to be at 40,000 items with clothing. There was absolutely no way I was ever gonna get to that level with electronics, because just imagine my feedback, imagine like how much stuff I would have to test. And I couldn't even if someone wanted to, you can't even get to that many with electronics unless you just have an absolute and insane source. And mine was crazy, but not that crazy, you know. And yeah, definitely there was a ceiling to that, and I knew that one day it was gonna end, and it did, and the day came. But I am pivoting. I'm not letting nothing stop me. Pretty much eBay is eBay. No matter what you sell, you can hop into any niche, and this is a niche I'm choosing. And I've seen a lot of people on this platform on YouTube have extremely great success doing this. So I'm doing it right. I'm starting off small. I'm not gonna go crazy and just buy truckloads of clothing. That is not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna go piece by piece. I'm gonna go step by step and grow slowly, but still kind of fast. I'm still getting a lot, less like 300-400 items a week. And I'm gonna take my time and learn as I go. And I'm gonna be kind of documenting how I grow. I'm not gonna be posting 3-4 videos a week. I'm not a YouTuber. I've never been a YouTuber, which is, you know, it's not my goal. I'm just gonna kind of document it. And I'm not here to teach you guys any longer because I did do electronics for 4 years straight at a pretty high level, but I don't know everything. And honestly, I'm learning as I go too. You know, I want to have a very long eBay career, and maybe in 15 years I am an expert and I can teach it someone and I know everything, but I don't know everything. So I don't want to teach you guys. I don't want to tell you guys how to do it. I'm going to tell you guys how I do it and what I think, and we can all kind of get better in the comments and grow together and fail and learn, you know. Always be ready to fail. And if this doesn't work out, I'm going to try something else. I'm never going to quit. So, and if it does work out, you know, great. We'll keep going until like it doesn't work anymore, and then pivot then. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be posting videos here and there. Don't expect much from me on YouTube. I'm going to be pumping out items. I'm going to be hunting. I'm going to be hunting. I'm trying to do $30-$40 average sale price. So it's not going to be just anything. With the shoes, definitely my average sale price is going to be a little higher, but with the clothes, more like 25. Hats, $20, you know. Absolutely no crazy items unless I find them, but that's not what I'm going to base my store off of. I'm going to do volume. I'm going to do everyday value, kind of like I did with the electronics. The electronics, I did have a lot of crazy stuff, but I had more, way more everyday value, $20-$30 all day, every day, you know. And actually, guys, I have a new warehouse. Last time you guys saw me, I was in a storage unit, and I'm pretty settled in here. But long story short, I was living in a different city, and I ended up moving back where I am now. I didn't have the warehouse I used to have. That one's overkill. It was too big. I still stick by that it was too big for me. But basically, my dad had an extra one that he was given to, and then he just used it for storage. And then I moved back, and it was like half empty. So basically, I'm renting it out, and he's slowly moving his stuff out that he had for storage. It was a lot of stuff that he could flip on the flea market or even on eBay, but he just had it stored here because he has so much stuff. So like half of it was empty. I ended up moving in here as an office, a little AC unit. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour right now. But yeah, pretty much ready to go, ready for growth, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Also, I can have my electronics still listed. I have like 5,000 electronics listed, but rather start selling off as much as I can. But I don't want to just give it away for free, you know, or super cheap. So if you guys are interested in buying electronics, if someone wants to come with a truck and just pick out what you want, we can get a good deal going. I'll give you great margin. Like I'm trying to get all whatever money I get and then reinvest into clothes. I'm trying to start from scratch. If someone comes and buys everything, we can get a good deal going. And you guys can take whatever you want, or I could ship, or if you only want cameras, or if you only want Amazon Echo Dots, or if you only want, you know, whatever phones, like we can do a deal. I'm gonna give you guys great prices. I'm trying to get this stuff moving. Whatever's in there, I already made my profit on other items that I've already sold. All that money was already made. I can pass you guys on, you know, the earnings, and I can get that money and reinvest it into clothing because I'm going all in on this. I'm not playing around. Like I'm a full-blown clothing seller. I'm not really gonna look over at the electronics anymore. Unless I see something crazy, I'll pick it up, you know. Like, I'm not gonna turn down free money. But for the most part, I am done with electronics, and we're not gonna look back. We're gonna look forward, and I'm super excited. Like, I'm super excited. I haven't, like, the last 2 weeks, I felt like when I first started with Pelayotech on eBay, like setting up the new stuff, my little, like the whole systems that I'm starting to do again. I feel like a kid again when I first started. And at one point with Pallets, it was just repetitive because I had already built out a system, but I'm just so excited for this new beginning. Ready for the growth, ready for the hard work. Like, I'm ready just to work hard and be in here, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and pump out as much as I can. And just grow, watch it grow like my child. It's our eBay business is your business is your child, and I'm ready to start this brand new one from scratch, from all the stuff I learned from electronics, from my failures, like just so much knowledge from that transferring onto this, and just see where it goes. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna just show you guys the quick the office and all that stuff, and yeah, let's get it. All right, guys, so this is the office. Basically, this is a bunch of clothes right here that I have ready to go for later today. I'm gonna take pictures of them, and I am using a virtual assistant. They do a really good job. It's the same ones I've always been using, and they have done clothing, but obviously I never did clothing. So yeah, this is like 120 pieces of clothing just stacked up on each other. And basically I put it on here, little hanger, and I flip it around pretty quickly. And obviously I'm gonna hold it up straight, and I put it in a bag, and then it goes right here, boom, boom, boom. And I can fit like 40 pieces of clothing in here. This is the SKUs. And basically I'm doing bags like this. I can do like 4 rows of clothing. I don't do big jackets here. I have a whole separate tub for like big jackets and stuff like that. All this will fit in the bags I have just fine. I have this hanger that doesn't allow some clothes to slip, because not all of them this is gonna be good for. And then I have this one for like shorts and pants. And then I made this little ruler. It's a little fake reseller ruler like Tech and Sports has, but I just made it for like $6-7. It works all right. Maybe I might order his. Shipping station, same as always. I added these little desks, or not desks, shelves, little power extension thing, computer. This is my new listing station. Well, it's the same as always, but I went back to a white background. I used to have only wood for the longest, but I want it to look really nice. And with here, I'll only do hats and shoes. This actually is able to be cleaned pretty easily. I bought this at this place called Hobby Lobby for like $7. And if it just ends up getting destroyed, I'll buy another one, But so far, done like 300 items on here. It's super clean. So nothing to be concerned about there. Whiteboard, I want to do 60K a month. Also, guys, update, I am a carnivore now. I'm doing the carnivore diet, so I gotta have that on there. Monday we did 102 items, and the world is yours. Anything is fucking possible. And I got my little mini fridge. I got a little AC unit, a little fan. And this is the light I've been using. It works, honestly, it works pretty good. It's just a shop light that I had. But that way I don't have anything right here in the way. And this is already here, so I just kind of kept it, and this works good. For now, I honestly, I really like it, this setup. It's not the absolute most efficient, not the best, but I think it's gonna get the job done for the longest time. We'll see. So this is coming out of the office. This is my dad's freaking stuff. It's absolutely insane how much stuff he has. There was way more stuff here, but we got this all cleared out, so half of it is empty. These are all the electronics I have that are small. I'm getting rid of all these guys. Nothing is gonna be kept. I want to get rid of all this. This is empty. These are full. It's about 5,000 items. Gets added up. It's a good amount of stuff. It's like over $100,000 worth of inventory. But this is the warehouse area. This is like my processing stuff. Right now I just did I think it was 580 remote controls and mouses, computer mouses, to Jake Ryder of J Ride Flips on YouTube. Shout out to him. We've actually, before he started doing YouTube, he actually like asked me like what I edited my thumbnails with, and then he said he was gonna do it, and I was like, oh yeah, go ahead, yeah, YouTube's dope. And now he has like 43,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. So shout out to Jake Ryder. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop on his podcast soon, but this is the big electronics that I want to get rid of right here. And all this will be replaced with clothing boxes and shoes and all that stuff. Like all this right here, I can fit a lot of clothing in these. And right here, these are my new clothing racks. These are going to be all shoes right here. Although I have like 19 boxes full, is all going to be clothing, hats. I'm going to do hats on top. I think right here alone, I did the math with like how I'm going to do the system of the clothing. I can fit like 10,000 pieces right here, but I got to get rid of this. Obviously I can keep it selling it. I'm still selling a lot of this stuff. But like, if I can just start from scratch, get that money and just reinvest it into clothing and start pumping, that's going to be very good. A lot of these are full. I have Oculuses in here. Yeah, if you guys are interested, just message me on Instagram or email me. I don't want to do it through the website because this is the stuff I actually had listed. Like, I wasn't just wholesaling. So like, I think specific lots would be better. Like if you just want cameras, or if you want stuff that only goes for 40, like it's better if we do a separate deal than the website, because like this is stuff I handpicked almost, you know. So, but yeah, this is the warehouse. This is all my dad's stuff. But right now, this is like a good amount of space still. This whole thing is 1,600 square feet. I think by the end of the year, all this is gonna get cleared out. It's a lot, but it's all on pallets. Like we can just move it out with the forklift. So honestly, I feel like in no time it's gonna get cleared out. And then obviously, like once it's cleared out, I want to copy like this setup of racks. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you just have a little aisle right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and just all like that with all clothing and shoes. And then that back wall, I want to have like desks or something for like shipping, or like maybe another worker. I don't know. I'll keep this clear, or just to clean, you know, something like that. And I'll have like racks all the way over here to this exact line. And then maybe this back row will be racks. And then right here, I'm going to just have racks like this for like bags of clothes that I fill up or whatever comes in new. And then just like tables so I can dump it on there, process it. And yeah, it's going to be a little clothing factory. It's going to be active apparel zone in here, guys. Ready to pump out, you know, thousands of pieces of clothing. And, you know, possibly my goal would be to even be the top clothing seller on eBay at some point. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take years, but I do everything to win, and I'm not going to do it just to be normal. So I want to do great on there, and it's going to take a lot of work and years and months and weeks of just focused, hard work, no messing around, no diddly daddling. So yeah, guys, I'm very excited. Comment down below what you guys think of this move, what you guys are doing. It's been a while. Like I said, don't expect a ton of videos coming from me. Like, I'm trying to focus on this. This is my #1 priority in my life. Obviously I have my family and stuff like that too. So I don't have time for YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber, but I will pump out some videos, you know. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys later.